Hi guys, hi. Welcome to another one of my walking videos. Right, I'll tell you the date today. Today is Saturday, it's the 7th of November 2020. And we're in national lockdown again. So, because we can't go too far, I can't go to the Peak District or really go any far out of my own area. So I brought you to this is like a little village called Silkstone, or as we call it, Silkstone. It's sort of like it's only a few miles away from home. Right. So the walk that I'm doing today, it's from a new book that I've got from a guy called Paul Hannon. I'm not plugging his walks or anything, but he's got some nice. It's got like 25 walks around the South Yorkshire area. Walks around Barnsley, my town, around Doncaster, and around Sheffield, like on the edges of the Peak District. Anyway, so this village, Silkstone, right, in 1838, there was a mining disaster. 26 children died in this mine. They were all drowned. I'm not going to go talk too much about it. In the description, I'll tell you what it is, and then you can look it up and everything and what have you, because I'm not going to go on. Basically, there were 26 children drowned there, and the nation was... laws changed because of it. There were so many young children. There were some of the children were as young as 7 years old, girls and boys. And like I said before, they drowned in this disaster. And so laws changed, so girls weren't employed in the mines. And also they made the age for the boys to be a bit older as well, so they couldn't be too young and what have you. And that was in the reign of Queen Victoria, probably at the start of her, because she was crowned in 1837, wasn't she? So that was like the first year of her reign in Victorian England. Right then, so I'm gonna get my boots on and everything, and then we'll have a little chat then. I think it's about a 5-6 mile walk or something like that, and I'll bring you back when I'm ready, when I'm kitted up. Right, so I'm just showing you the book. So it's Walking in Yorkshire. And it's by this guy Paul Hannon. And this is the walk. Walk 11, it's Silkstone Fall. And that's the map. Hi guys, hi, I'm kitted up now, I'm ready for my walk. So let's go do it. So that's looking back up Silkstone. I'm parked up there. So we've got to the main road now. So where this garage is, we're just going up by the side of this garage now. So we're just going up here now. Hey, welcome back. You know, that bit of video, I hope you like that bit of video. You can pause it and everything. That notice board was telling you about the Silkstone Wagonway, which was built about 1809. So that was like a horse-drawn railway line that ran down to a canal. It ran down to down to a basin where coal was then loaded onto barges. I'm a bit out of puff. It's very cold to my hands. Right then, we'll keep moving. We'll have to keep moving because it's a cold day today. Right, we go over as first style now. Very misty. The sun's up there. So we've got this field to go through and there's a lot of cow pats about. So that could mean a lot of beasts in here. I think we have to keep near the fence anyway. And then we come out into a lane, quiet lane. It's a lovely houses up here. There, look. Very muddy too. Look at all the mud. Another stone stile now. So this walk that I'm doing, this walk that I'm doing isn't a walk. I've done a walk around Silkstone before. We're not going up there. This is the like quiet little lane now. So we've come out here. This stone stile is, and then we're turning left now. But part of this walk I have done before on another walk. This first little bit, so I know this little bit. And then we're going to be following a bit of the so I've done a part of it, but this bit, this first little bit now that I'm walking on now, I've done this before on part of another walk. That was from a book called Pennine Barnsley. That's quite a few years ago. I've done it a couple of times, that one before, and that actually took you down the Silkstone Waggon Way, but this doesn't. This is like a different one. This one, like I said before, this is by Paul Hannon, so this like first little bit that I'm doing now, like I say, I've done a couple of times before, and then I'm going to be on new territory then, so that'll be a new bit for me. Let me turn you around. So this is it's only like a little narrow road. The sun's up there, look, but I just kind of hope it burns back all this, all this cloud and that away, and then it should be okay. But like I say, it's very cold to my hands. There's a lot of birds about. You know, this time of the year, they're probably got to be pretty active trying to feed, trying to get as much food inside them as I possibly can if the nights are really cold. We'll keep going anyway, we'll keep going. Look at this for a lovely house. Would you like to live here? Like on the edge of woodland and everything. So this is a nice little shot looking back. And this looks to be their garden as well, that their house. We go past a little dam soon on his left hand side. I think they call it Blacker Dam, something like that. Yeah, we're going to be crossing a what we're going to be doing. We're going to be crossing a live railway line, which is sort of like the Pennine line. It goes, I think, Sheffield to Huddersfield. It's like a live line, and then I think we get on to a bit of the Pennine Trail. Then we follow that for a little bit, and then we go into a bit of roads, and then we go down through woodland back down into Silkstone. So it's a bit of road walking. There's quite a bit of woodland walking, which is what I always like. I always like doing that sort of thing. I think this might be where this dam is now. Let me just have a look. Yeah, I've got to where this Blacker Dam is now. I'm going to spin you down, then I can show you it. Beautiful with all the colours and everything. Right then, so we'll carry on this like little lane now. If I can get another shot of the dam, I'll try and get some other shots of the dam, and I might see if I can get a nice photo. Because round the corner here, you might be able to get some. See if I can get any shots from here. I think it's must be good for fishing, look. Private fishing, look. Yeah, Blacker Dam, look. Private fishing. That. Must be a good place for fishing. Right, so we'll just carry on this little lane now. Hi guys, hi, welcome back. Right, so I've got to the part now of the walk where on my previous walks that I've done I would bear off. So let me show you. So that's like looking back. Blacker Dam's over there. So we've got a nice little stream down here. So that we would be bearing off left. But this is new ground now, so this is like a public bridal way that we're going on. And we follow this up here now, I think past this big house. Look at that for a big house, look. Right then, so we are going ahead here now, up here. Right, so I have now got to a bit where I think I've done this bit before. So just up here where these barns are. So me and my mum, quite a few years ago, we did a walk around Ox Spring, and where these people are now, that was the path, and then we turned right and up this lane. So I'm walking a bit of another walk that I've already done. It doesn't matter anyway. So we're going to cross the this railway line on a bridge, and then I'll have a look what it says in the book. Then I think then I need to get onto like an old railway line then, like the Pennine Trail. Yeah, so that's like looking back. So yeah, this barn here, and I was looking and I thought, it looks really, really familiar. So it looks like I've been here before. I've done so many walks around this area, and I've done so many walks over the years around this area and that. Yeah, it was a book that I got from the Tourist Information Centre a long time ago called Pennine Barnsley, and I did loads and loads of walks out of that book. And so it looks like some of the walks are crisscrossing each other on bits of the same walk. It doesn't matter. Like the first little bit past Blacker Dam, that was part of the Silkstone and Waggon Way walk from that same book. And then part of this now, that I'm doing now, is the same book, but that was around Oxspring, they call it. So when you're at Pennine, Oxspring, all these areas, you're sort of like on the edge of the Peak District. You're not far from the Peak District, you're on the edges, and it's sort of like got the characteristic Pennine feel to it, which basically the Peak District is, and the South Pennines and the Dales. It's all part of the same chain of hills and dales and everything, and river valleys. Right then, I'll bring you back in a bit. Right then guys, I brought you back again now. So this is an actual live railway line, this one, that we're going to be going across now. So it's a single track one, this one. So it's the Huddersfield Sheffield one. This one, it goes through Barnsley. It's very busy today. Right then, so I think just after here now, I'm going to have to turn left on an old railway, I think, like an old railway line. So I think this bridge that we're going across now is probably the bridge over an old railway line. Yeah, I think just up here now, there's some signs, isn't there? Let's just go here now, look. Yeah, so I think we go down here now. Yeah, so that's like looking back up. Look at these leaves, look. And these ones. The colour's beautiful. So we're now on the Dove Valley Trail. We're on the Dove Valley Trail, and this is part of the Trans-Pennine Trail now. So we're sort of like above the old railway line, which was an old colliery line, this one, Worsborough colliery line, old line. So to the right of me is fields. But like I say, I'll just look back. That's like looking back. So I think this mist is going to be probably all day. There's the old railway line down there. So we're like just above the old railway line anyway. Very pleasant. So that's looking back. And this is looking into the direction that we're walking in now. I haven't got to that bit yet where the path's supposed to fork Then I take the left fork and go on to Nabs Lane. I keep getting little shots. There's a little bench here, look. A little bench. I don't know at what point I'm going to have my break. Brought a flask of coffee with me and a sandwich. Let's have a look down there. So that's the old railway line anyway down there. That's looking back. And this is the direction we're travelling in. Right, so that's looking back. The sun is actually trying to now come out a bit now, so maybe it will burn it off. I don't know, maybe it will. So this is the direction we're heading in now. I think we're now at the point where it splits, so there's a path that goes straight ahead down there, by the looks of it, and a path that's coming up here. But we take the left-hand one, so just keeping, I think you're just keeping basically on the Dove Valley Trail stroke Trans-Pennine Trail anyway. Coming out lovely now. I think it's not going to be a bad afternoon now. So we're just going to get down to this road now. I think they call it Nabs Lane or something like that. And I'll bring you back in a bit, guys. Right, so this is Nabs Lane now, and we just go straight across here now. We're on the Trans-Pennine Trail at Silkstone Common. So we just carry on the Dove Valley Trail or Trans-Pennine Trail or whatever, and we're just continuing on this, guys. So I hope you're enjoying it. The sun's starting to get out. I've got a field full of sheep here. There's the beautiful autumn colours of the leaves, and another cyclist coming now who wants to be on my video. I don't know if you can see down there, there's a tunnel down there. I think there's two tunnels actually. But reading the book, he does say that they're blocked up. And I have seen one or two signs saying so that it would be dangerous to go down there. So this is a lovely view looking back. Like I say, you've got tunnels down here on the old railway line. That was like an old colliery line, that one. The direction that we're travelling in with the sun shining through now, beautiful. And over to my right, if I look back now, like I say, with the sun coming through, and I've got a field of sheep. Very pretty. And I've got some holly here. So we'll just keep going, we'll just keep plodding, guys. Keep plodding. So that's looking back, so we've come down quite steeply now, and I think we're actually going to be on the old railway line now. Okay. I think maybe the tunnels at one time were actually open, and people could actually go through them, but I think they're too dangerous now, so they've probably filled them in. You know what I mean, they probably filled them all in now. So we're actually on the old railway line now. So this is telling you a bit about the Silkstone tunnels. So I'll just zoom it, I'll just bring it near. So look, that's telling you like where it's starting, the Pennine Trail. And the bit where we are. And then there must be a link going right up to York, look. And right to the east coast. So I'll show you a bit of this. And that's where we are, look, Silkstone Common. Right guys, so we've just come across that bridge there, so we're going to take a little detour. It says in the book you can take a little detour to the memorial where the Huskar Pit Disaster happened. So if we go down here, turn left under the bridge a few yards, and then we can get down to have a look at where it happened, where this disaster happened. The memorial is. So we're going under the bridge now. I think we go down here. It's a woodland trust wood that we're going to drop down through. So we're going down here. I'll bring you back when I get to it, when I find it. Right, yeah, it's just looking back up. We've come over that bridge anyway on the Pennine Trail, Dove Valley Trail. So we've come under the bridge. So yeah, we go down here now. It's down here where it happened. So we're going down into Nab's Wood. It belongs to the Woodland Trust. Let's come down here then. And then this is telling you all about this Huskar disaster now. The Nab's Wood and the Huskar disaster of 1838. Right, so I think I've probably already done this in Silkstone, but this is telling you anyway from here. Because you can, if you pause it, and then it'll tell you. You can read it then. So we'll just go and have a look down here. In fact, this is quite a nice spot. I might have a coffee here now. So this is to these. This is like a memorial. Look, to all the children that lost their lives here. Look. Yeah, I think I'm going to go and have my break here, guys. Right guys, after I've had me break, my lunch break, we're back on the Pennine trail now. So we're not going that way. We're going this way. Right, so we've got a bridge here. In the book it mentions a bridge, a substantial overhead bridge, which I think this will be it. I think just a bit after here, somewhere just down here, then there's going to be a path that crosses this this railway line, and then I've got to turn left. So somewhere down here, I think, is probably where we're getting off here then. Right guys, so this is looking back. So I think we've got to the point now. That's the direction of the Pennine trail. So there's another footpath and stile down there, because it said like where a path crosses. So I think we're going here now, guys. Anyway, up the side of the edge of fields. So we're leaving the Pennine trail. And we're going up here, we're going into the mist. Hi guys, hi, welcome back. So we've left the Pennine trail now, and we're going up this, up the edge of this muddy field. So let me spin you around. Right, so we're going up the edge of this field now. We're going into the gloom. No, I think we go up here and then round the edges of a woodland to a road. So I'll bring you back in a bit. Right, so I've just crossed this stile in this little bridge now. So we're just winding up here around the edge of this woodland up to a road. Right, so we've emerged onto the road now. So we have to cross the road and then turn right. So we're going in that direction then, guys, now. Right, so I've got to the red bricked house, so I'm going to show you, and that says TTT 1901. So this is the red bricked house that it mentions in the book. So it says immediately after it, turn left on an enclosed path. So that is going to be where we go now. So we're going along this enclosed path. I don't think there's going to be anybody living in it, in that house. Right, so we're going down here now. It's a bit spooky. Oh my good night. It's all ploughed up, look. I don't know, we probably might just go around the edge of the buildings. I think that's going to be the way of the path, I think. This is like the old, let me just show you. So that's like the house that I've come past. All these old farm buildings, look. So I think we're going to be going down here now. It's very muddy. So that's looking back anyway. It was very, very muddy up there. Like I say, all this field's been ploughed up, so the chances there's not going to be any livestock in a field of ploughed up, which they'll probably be planting in and what have you. The path is now actually getting a little bit better. I think it was just very muddy around that other area. It did mention in the book that the path does get better, which it is doing now. Right, so we're looking back now. So we've been following this this field edge. And so the field edge now is bringing us round to the right. So we just keep by the field edge. So we're going up here now. Right, so this is looking back into the gloom. It's just so gloomy. We're supposed to the right, be able to see Dodworth Church from here, but Dodworth Church spire, but obviously you can't, not on a day like this. So there's up on the horizon there, the top of the field, there's a stile. So we're heading for that stile up there. Right guys, I've got to another stile. There's quite a lot of people on these footpaths. I think we're going to be going into a woodland soon. I think that might be it down there. And it says in his book, it's good in springtime. Good in springtime for bluebells. Well, I very much doubt I'm going to see bluebells. Not now, not at this time of the year. And it's so misty, I can hardly see out. So anyway, so we're going down. Yeah, I've seen quite a lot of people on these footpaths. There's been two families just gone by there. But I think just somewhere down here, I think we're going to be going into a woodland now. Anyway, we'll see anyway. Yeah, let me just spin you around. Yeah, we're going to be coming down in here now. Down into some woodland. With some lovely holly here. I'm going to consult my book and then I'll bring you back in a minute. Right, so after consultation, he said to follow the one, turn left, follow the one down the woodland edge. So I think this is, oh, there's a path here, look. Now, there's a path here. Yeah. So I think we'll follow this down the edge of the woodland. Yeah, there's a bit more obvious sort of path. I mean, the path is going to be now covered in leaves. So this is called Silkstone Fall. This is called, after consulting my book. Right, so that's looking back. I've just come from just round the corner there on the right. So I've come to a junction of paths now. There's paths all over the place here. Look, there's paths on this sign, and there's paths here, and there's a path down there, and a path down there, and a path up here. But it said to just, it just says just to go a few strides and then turn right. So I think that I'm going to be going down this main one now, and then it says you drop down to the to that live railway line, the Pennine one, the one that runs between Sheffield and Huddersfield. I think it's that one that it means anyway. So I'm going to go down here anyway, because this is like a main path, this one. So here goes. This looks like quite a wide path anyway. So if it drops me down to a crossing of this railway line, then I know I've gone right. Yeah, I think I'm in the right place now. Because I've definitely got to I've definitely got to a railway line, and so I must have taken the right one anyway. Okay. I'm in a lovely bit of woodland now. There's all bracken here and everything, like pine needles and what have you on the floor. That nice piney smell to it, this woodland. Yeah, and, so that's like looking back uphill. We've just come down here, so we've come down onto this broader track here now, which we turn right, and it's like there's car tracks here anyway, so this might be a little road, proper road. And then I think we go down here, down this path now. So we're going down here, gradually making us way back down to Silkstone. So that's a shot looking back. So I've taken another left now. I just want to get a nice panning shot because there's a nice clearing bit with the with all the leaves and that have changed colour and everything. So I think we go down here now, and I think there's another path down here that we take down here, or maybe this one. Yeah, we branched off left again, and so we're coming to the edge of the woodland now, down here. So that were confusing. I got a bit lost, but I've found a stile now in the corner, so I'm hoping that this is going to lead me somewhere. Yeah, supposed to be a is this a path now? It's supposed to be like a path that's at the side of an enclosed path at the side outside of the woodland. So yeah, this is it then. I've found it now. Oh, but it took some finding. There's no like waymarks or out like that inside the you know, in the woodland itself. Right. Yeah, there's no waymarks. In the actual woodland itself, there's no waymarks, so there's nothing to say where you are or anything like that. Right, so we're now in an enclosed path outside of the woodland now, and I think this brings you down to a road. I'll just spin you around, guys. Yeah, we've got like a tower thing there now, so I'm on the right track anyway. But you know, like these footpaths and that, if they had posts, like a yellow post in the, you know, so probably when this guy's done this walk is been springtime, so you could see the footpaths and what have you more clearly, but obviously with a lot of leaves down now you can't tell what's a path and what isn't a path. So I'll bring you back in a bit, guys. Oops. I'll bring you back in a bit. Right then, guys, so let's have a look now. So this stile, then now we're just getting down now. We're going to cross this stile, and then the road down there, that's the A628, so we're going to cross that road, and then I think we just go across the road. That's all. Let's just get over this stile. Ooh, I'm a bit muddy. We've got over it, look. So you can see sheep up there. That's where we've come. This enclosed path, all this lovely woodland, and I think we're just going to have to cross this road now. Cross the A628 road, and it's a busy road, this one, and then go straight across the road, I think. Okay, guys, I'll bring you back in a bit. Yeah, so that's looking back across the A628. We've just come out of there. This is a very busy road, this road. A628 road, this road. So then we're going now. And we're dropping down here. It's a bit muddy, a bit sludgy. But we're just dropping down here now, guys. I'll bring you back in a minute. Right, there's a lot of stiles on this walk, isn't there? Right, so we're going to cross this stile now. Right, so we're going down the edge of a field now with sheep, and you can see the church in the background, that's Silkstone church. So we'll have a look in the graveyard there. There is like a memorial to the Huskar children, the children that died in that disaster, that mining disaster. I think we just go down the edge of this field now. Somewhere down there we come out, I think. Yeah, there's like a stile, well, like a kissing gate, should I say, in this corner. Look, some more people come in as well. So I'll just swing the camera around again, and then you can see the field we've come round the edge of. What you were into. Right, guys. So it's like a nice little enclosed little path now. I have an idea where this brings us out, because I've parked here before. Looks like there's a lot of building work going on here now. So we are back in Silkstone now. Silkstone village. Yeah, so that's Silkstone church up there. This place, well, I think it'll be closed anyway because of the restrictions and everything. But this is a nice place to come to. Look, it's let me show you. So it's called Pothouse Hamlet, garden centre, and there's animals and a cafe and everything. Right, I'm going to take you across the road now. I'm just going to show you a little bit of something. That might be for another walk, one of the walks from Pennine Barnsley. If I do redo it again, I could do that diversion to it. But let me just get across the road. Now this up here, this is part of the old Waggon Way. The history bit that I showed you at the beginning of the walk. So that's the Silkstone, part of the Silkstone Waggon Way. Tells you up there. I mean, our route then takes us back that way where this lady's coming out of. But we're just going to go and have a walk up here. We're just going to go up to the church. I'll show you the church. So this is the Huskar Memorial in Silkstone churchyard. So I'll just zoom it, and you can see all the names of some of the children who passed away. So that's the Silkstone Wagonway that I was showing you, and the Pothouse hamlet. So our way now, so we're continuing with the walk now, back to the start. So we come up here, up this like little walkway. Then I'm going to take you to where there's a pub near where I'm parked, and that's got some other little bits about the Huskar disaster. Yeah, so it was the Red Lion, this public house. So it's telling you here, look. I'll just do it in little bits, and then you can stop it, then you can read it. Hi guys, welcome back. We're back in the car. So I hope you've enjoyed my video anyway. I hope you've enjoyed it. They're all tough. They're all tough for me. All these walks are tough for me, but that was I've really enjoyed it. A bit muddy, a bit sludgy in places. That woodland, there were a bit of woodland there. There were a bit places were hard to follow, but maybe it's because, like I say, this time of the year there's a lot of leaves on the ground, and so footpaths are not very obvious, not as obvious. But I did find my way anyway in the end. I always carry a map with me anyway, so I did find my way out of that wood and what have you. But yeah, I think in general, I think the instructions are pretty good anyway. So it's Paul Hannon, walks in South Yorkshire anyway. And that was walk 11, Silkstone, a walk around Silkstone. I think it was about just over 6 miles or something like that. So that were pretty good. Hopefully this next week I'm going to do another one too. I'm going to do another one from that book as well. I'm hopefully all being well with the weather. Because I'm off. I've been off this last week, and I'm off some of this next week, and then I'm back at work again at the end of next week. So hopefully I shall be able to get round to doing another one. Anyway, leave me a comment if you like the video, and if you're new to my videos, it'd be nice if you'd subscribe to my channel. And you can check out some of my other videos, and I'll see you on the next walk. So we'll see you on the next walk, guys. We'll see you later.